Hi everyone. Thanks for joining me. It's early evening, late afternoon on Thursday, May 21st, and it was a beautiful day here in the Northeast. A little chilly, but much better than the howling wind of winter. Hope everybody had a great day and moving into a great evening. This is part two of I Can Do Anything Because. And the reason for that is I asked everyone to find their own story, a story that no matter what they were going through in life, they could look back on that story and those circumstances and they can say, if I can do that, then I can do this, whatever this challenging thing may be that they're now being faced with. And my something happened in my video didn't go through. So here's my story I want to share. And I know that I can do anything because I taught my 4-year-old niece how to tie her shoes. And she was 4, and I was paralyzed at that time. And it's not a big dramatic story. She was driving my chair around, sitting on my lap, and it was shoe tying time in that age of her life. It's a big deal. So she had her foot up on her knee and she was struggling to try to tie her shoe at one point. She had stopped driving my chair. And I watched her little hand and I watched her little fingers, and she was trying, but it takes practice. So I told her, I said, Jamie, I said, I think that I can teach you how to tie your shoes. I said, with my brain and your hands, I said, I think we can do this. So she turned around and she had her legs around me like this. And because she loved me and trusted me, and because I loved her and believed in her ability, we were successful. And she just sat here and I told her, okay, I told her what to do. And she did exactly as I said. And we didn't get it the first time, but we fumbled through. And then she was very patient. She would slowly try again. And I'd start over and I'd repeat the steps until she not only knew the steps right, had them memorized, but she also was successful. And I'll never forget the day she made that loop and pulled, and her shoes were tied. So I'm paralyzed from the shoulders down. I can't use my fingers at all. And I taught my niece how to tie her shoes. I think for me, that's the coolest thing ever. And anytime I look at what I'm doing in life and I say, boy, I really want this, but can I, doubt creeps in. Can I do this? I go back to a story of mine, of me, of Amy going through something challenging or achieving something that she was kind of doubtful, or maybe didn't even have time to be doubtful, but afterwards looked at it and said, that was pretty cool. I'm going to give myself a pat on the shoulder for that one. And it's deserved for all of us. So while we can find inspirational stories and anything on motivation and inspiration right at our fingertips through the internet or through different books or through different websites that you like, that where people write articles that are motivating and inspiring, hopefully. You need your own story, because nothing works as best as knowing you can do it. People can tell you till they're blue in the face, and yeah, it's proven. It works. Yep, it works for me. But we're human, and a lot of times we all need our own example of ourselves achieving something that will make us feel when we need it, hey, I can do this. So what I'd love for you to do, as I said yesterday, that you didn't get to hear, is find your own story and your own time in your life when you thought, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. And bang, you did it. And made you feel like $1,000,000. Watching that little girl tie her shoes, watching her even fumble and try again gave me so much. Oh, I was on the nail biter, and seeing her face, both our faces, as we looked up at each other and hugged and laughed and screamed, "Oh my gosh, tie your shoes! We have to celebrate! Let's get ice cream! Let's go shoe shopping!" You know, that's that's something for me that I'll never forget. And when I am down and I don't know if something's possible, that's my don't know if something's possible story. That makes me feel, yes, Amy, you can do this. This is possible. Just have patience. And if you fumble, just keep at it. So find your story, use it whenever you need to. And thanks again for listening, for reading, and for watching. Have a great night.